We all love to watch a good love story unfold on screen, and most love stories include some lovemaking. While some scenes are more romantic than others, there's no doubt that actors have to go the extra mile to make these intimate scenes believable for us, the audience. Take, for example, Zendaya's recent Netflix movie, Malcolm and Marie. While it's not particularly a love story, but rather a story about love, I, for one, was totally believing the frustration, pain, and sadness that was exchanged between Malcolm and Marie. I felt Marie's pain when she says to Malcolm that he didn't thank her in his awards acceptance speech. For real, I was low-key mad at my significant other watching because that's how good the acting was. But on the other side of that emotion coin is intimacy. And yes, there were some intimate scenes in Malcolm and Marie. But clearly the intimacy wasn't enough for fans because The Sun published an entire piece titled, "What a Waste, Malcolm and Marie Leaves Netflix Fans Swooning Over Sex on Legs Zendaya," but they have one major complaint. The article reveals many viewers were mad at the lack of steamy scenes, seemingly leaving fans begging for more. Many Twitter users expressed their frustration writing things like, "Malcolm and Marie be toxic. So much emotion, a roller coaster, irritating and headache-inducing, it's painful. It's tiring, but I loved it. They didn't get to even have sex." And this person who wrote, "Malcolm and Marie really had like 9 arguments in one night with no type of makeup sex. That's still not sitting right with my soul." While this person blatantly asked, "Before I watch Malcolm and Marie, is there a sex scene?" Clearly people really want sex scenes, which got us thinking, I wonder what it's like for celebrities to film such intimate scenes. Thankfully, if you were wondering too, the internet has some answers from some high-profile celebs. Let's shift gears to hear what it was like for the Bridgerton cast to film its circus-like making whoopee scenes. If you have not seen Bridgerton yet, it's filled with dramatic plots, amazing characters, cool costumes, and a lot of sex scenes. The most intimate scenes happen between the show's leads Phoebe Dynevor, who plays Daphne Bridgerton, and Rege-Jean Page, who plays the Duke Simon Bassett. In an interview with E!, Rege-Jean and Phoebe dished on how much time, preparation, and precaution went into those steamy scenes. They revealed that there was an intimacy coordinator on set to help the actors prep for every small detail, movement, and moment between the characters. Phoebe said, "I'm really proud of those scenes. We worked really hard at making them feel real. I felt very safe with Rege and the intimacy coordinator. We blocked them out like they were intricate stunts." Bridgerton's intimacy coordinator Lizzie Talbot told Insider planning the sex scenes was a bit of an intimacy circus. She added, "There's so much going on there. We were in loads of different locations all over the country. We were inside, outside, up ladders. We were everywhere." Yes, you heard that right, ladders. Okay, let's get to another fan fave on-screen duo who had to do it. Jennifer Lawrence might have, hands down, the best preparation story for her dirty tango scenes with Chris Pratt from 2016's Passengers. The film marked J-Law's first real love scene, and while Jen and Chris had a great friendship and chemistry off-screen, it still took a lot of liquid encouragement for Jennifer to do the dirty on-screen. Around the time of filming, Jennifer spoke to The Hollywood Reporter about the movie, including her really bizarre love scene with Chris. She said, quote, "I had my first real sex scene a couple of weeks ago, and it was really bizarre. It was really weird. Everything was done right, nobody did anything wrong, it's just a bizarre experience." During an appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers, she has some pretty comical things to add to how uncomfortable sex scenes are.
"So, what do you think? Like, you know, are you gonna hump me once? Or you gonna be on top?" Like, I had a bottle of whiskey because you forget, like when you're shooting, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get hammered for the sex scene because it's stressful.
When Chris Pratt was later asked about J-Law's comments on that one scene, he told MTV that he even helped her mentally prepare for it. He said, quote, "Aside from doing a great job and telling a good story, I think your primary goal is to make the other person comfortable. She wanted to have some wine, so we did, and that was nice." So clearly Jennifer didn't tell him about the bottle of whiskey she had in her trailer, but either way the scene happened, the movie came out, and the rest, as they say, is history. But before we wrap this up, we can't not give a few scenes an honorable mention shout out. First, we have to give it up for Christopher Mintz-Plasse, aka McLovin from Superbad, and Kristen Wiig and John Hamm from Bridesmaids. Both scenes equally uncomfortable and hilarious. I mean, hey, if you can't laugh at yourself during a sex scene, who can you really laugh at? But if you want more insane behind-the-scenes stories, click right over here for another Clevver News video, and then let me know your thoughts on all of this down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emile Ennis Jr. You can find me on Instagram at Emile Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News. Bye, y'all.